Welcome back to the program. Hey, listen, if you not been over to SZV's website, szv.sx, all the stuff that you need to do at SZV, you can 99% of it you can do online. So go check it out, szv.sx. They're happy to help you, to say the very very least. Please join me in saying good morning to my very dear friend Angie from, let's see, Magic of the Caribbean Scout. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing, my dear? Are you and I were both, I think, liking the music this
Yes,
morning. The 1980s one-hit wonders. What can I say?
yes.
It's all the stuff I grew up with.
Yeah, me too.
They say that you like the music that you listened to when you were in high school
Yes,
and the music that your parents listened to. And I think back to that. I'm like, they're right. And
it's
my
yeah,
my parents were like uh, in the 50s, early 60s. So all the early days of rock and roll, all the Frank Sinatra, Tony, big band stuff that they all came to adulthood with
yes.
is all stuff that I just love. So
Well,
go.
you were in. My parents were either Beatles fans or their friends were Rolling Stones fans. That was kind of like
Yeah, yeah. And see, like a lot of my friends were that I grew up with were a little older than me. So like I was in high school from 81 to 85, but a lot of my friends were um, just a little, so 77, and onward.
yeah. Well, I'm class of '84, so
Uh, a class of 85.
uh,
There you go. There's
very
there's
close.
that back when I had big hair. There's pictures on the wall in the studio.
The yearbook picture.
That's what it is. And although I didn't at the time, I didn't have a thumbtack through my head. I did have hair though. Oh, God help us. How are things with you, my dear? We have some new stuff to talk about, huh?
Yes,
What
we.
is what is so of course the Magic Map is up and running, and Magic of the Caribbean and the card and all of that. All of our listeners know about all of that stuff. But
Yeah.
what is Caribbean Scout?
Yeah, well, it's a very new platform, a booking platform and a listing platform. And we will connect it with our German speaking website, Caribbean Scout,
Mhm.
which is up a couple years now, I think since 2019.
Oh wow.
And it's a go to website for German speaking market. And a lot of people wanted to have the opportunity to book.
Hmm.
And yeah, my husband said, why don't we answer that demand? So we created our own platform because all the platforms out there were not the kind that we liked. They were
Hmm.
either taking too much commission or they didn't fit our design. So we designed a new one and it's live now. And you can check it out at caribicscout.com.
Cool, 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 cool. I went poking around when you sent me the link.
You did?
Yeah, of course. Always. I don't often. How do I say this? I get sent so much stuff.
Yes.
I like to look at least everything that gets sent to me. I can't say that I read everything in an infinitesimal amount of detail.
Well, I promised you would be the first one to know once we are live.
I love it.
And we are really, I mean, like a couple days now into it. And yeah, we would love the feedback from everybody and to check it out. And of
And it's
course,
all in English. Yeah.
it's all in
Mhm.
English.
Yeah.
But if you have a different language in your browser, it will open in your language
I love it.
because we have international
Well,
guests.
for sure. For
So
sure.
for whatever languages in your browser,
Mhm.
that language will open on the page.
Do you do we have a lot of visitors from Germany every year?
With cruise ships, we
Yeah.
have Mein Schiff coming and
Yeah.
Aida, and
Hmm.
they are coming this season again. I think 40 times.
Oh wow.
So each time it's like 3,000 German-speaking guests, which includes, of course, Germany, Austria,
Mhm.
Luxembourg, and Switzerland, parts of Switzerland. So we have a huge market, and
That's awesome.
yeah, and for these kind of travelers, we created caribicscout.com, which is in German.
Hmm.
And now CaribbeanScout.com is in English. And
Hmm.
yeah, you can book through that page and you can find Caribbean experiences, stays, restaurants, everything on that one page.
Love it.
And it's not only St. Martin; it will be also the other islands.
Well, listen. Once you're in this part of the world, right? You
Yeah,
got to visit the. But every island has a kind of its own little flavor,
yeah.
and
Well, the main focus is in St. Martin because we are based in St. Martin.
well, and listen. I'm very to be honest. I'm very partial and very selfish. I love my island, both sides.
Yes.
And
So do I.
I love all of my neighbors, but I love my own island better.
Yes. Well,
Can I say that?
yeah. I mean, we are overrepresented at this point with St. Martin businesses,
Mhm.
but the other parts of the island, the Caribbean is also being on that page. So we are developing now the other islands. We want to have them all,
Good.
and we
Oh.
want to have Mexico and Costa Rica and Puerto
Ooh.
Rico,
I've never been to Costa Rica.
Dominican Republic.
Have you ever been to Costa Rica?
No, not yet. But
I-
it's on my bucket list because friends of ours, they
Mm.
moved from St. Martin to Costa Rica. Can you imagine? After
Wow.
living here for 12 years, they're moving to Costa Rica.
I had a friend of mine who is in Miami, um, who's originally Colombian, and he was thinking that he was telling me that he said to me, "Do you know anything about Costa Rica?" And I'm like, "No." Other than it touches both sides of it goes
Yes.
right across the. You have the
Pacific side and
the
the Caribbean side.
the Caribbean side. I
Yeah.
said the Atlantic side, but no, Caribbean
Now
side.
it's Caribbean.
Yeah. And so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, we actually do have 3 tour providers on Caribbean Scout.
Mm,
So if you go there and you want to take a tour,
mm.
there's 3 companies that are already our partners.
Oh, awesome stuff.
Yes.
Awesome stuff. So, what made you decide to do how did all this happen?
Actually, it was the German travelers that asked me for recommendations for other destinations. That's when we started Caribbean Scout in
Mhm.
German,
Mhm.
because we figured that it would be a good thing to find one spot in the internet where you can find for every destination where your cruise ship is going or where
Mhm.
you go on vacation,
Mhm.
that you have somebody there who can recommend you trusted business partners.
I, one of the things that you were talking about the ship that's here. What's the German ship?
AIDA and Mein Schiff.
And did they do a transatlantic crossing? Or
Yes.
I would love to do that.
Yes, right now one of the Mein Schiff left Hamburg, where I'm from, actually in Germany, and they are going to New York, and then from New York they come down to the Caribbean. So I could go back home on a ship.
That would be kind of cool. I always wanted to do a transatlantic
Well,
crossing.
you can do that every spring. I mean,
Yeah,
in spring
think-
they all go to the
Yeah, spring and fall, right?
yes,
They
and now
come-
they come back,
yeah. Mm.
and then just a couple more weeks, and then the season starts. So
be-
this is why we launched now, so we can be ready for the high season.
I love it.
So you better check it out now and
Um,
put in
the-
your listing so that you can be part of it once the high season starts.
I before you know it, we'll be it's like somebody you know what's going to happen. We're going to get to Halloween, and
yeah,
then
and
somebody
then,
then
it's all of a sudden it's
somebody flips the switch,
yes.
and you look outside and there's people around.
yes, yeah, and then it goes from 0 to hero.
Yeah, 0 to like 100 overnight.
Yes, and now we have the time to check out projects like this,
Yeah.
and this is why we launched it now, so everybody can check it out and put up their listing. And it's English-speaking market and international travelers, and we can connect it then to our community. We have a Facebook community of 17,000 Caribbean travelers.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yep. And then we also have our Magic of the Caribbean community, which has now 14,000 members.
That's big.
And we have 67,000 followers on our Magic of the Caribbean page. So we have a reach.
Getting
Yes.
bigger and bigger and bigger. But you know what? Here's the thing that I like about your community. First of all, it's different than a lot of the other communities.
Yes.
It's more European centric.
Well, no, it's not. Actually,
Yeah,
we have
really?
the
Really?
most members we have is from the States and from Canada,
Really?
followed by France.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I always thought you were more that side of the
Well,
pond.
I am European, so
Right.
maybe it has
Yeah.
more the European handwriting in it. But our target group is mainly from the States and from Canada,
Mhm.
and then it's Germany and France.
We have a lot of Canadians that have been here.
Yes.
This in the last year, tons of Canadians, and as a matter of fact, I have two of my good friends from Canada are coming back. I think they come for like 3 weeks in November, and then they come back for like 3 weeks in February
Hmm.
because they just need to get away from the cold.
Yes. Same in Germany.
Yeah.
In Germany, people are looking forward to their next vacation to get through the dark season.
Dark season, but it gets dark so early.
Yes.
What time does it get at home? At
Well,
home?
in the summer, it
Yeah.
actually gets dark later than here. So
Yeah.
you have like 10 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., sometimes even 11.
See, like where I grew up in Connecticut, it'll stay late to about 8:39, maybe a little before 9. It'll stay light
Yes.
in the summer, but then in the winter, it's
Yeah, it's like 5
4
p.m.
yeah 4:30 in the afternoon. It's starting to get dark already. I'm like,
You-
what's going on?
You go to work, it's dark, and you come back home, it's dark.
It's depressing.
Yes, and that's depressing, and this is why so many people right now want to leave and want to go somewhere where it's sunshine and like we have it here.
You know, I'm with you.
I
I'm with
have
you.
I have a German-speaking page on Instagram,
Mhm.
and in April I started voiceovers about being an expat in the Caribbean, and I gained within these couple months 11,000 followers. And they bombard me with questions, and it has never been this much demand on information about moving to the Caribbean than now.
Um, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And they don't know anything about this island. And on the way of explaining them why life here is so beautiful, they book vacations.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Love
Well,
it.
I really love this island, and this is what I think people notice when they talk with me or when they see my reels, my videos, and then
We're-
they
we're-
want to come and check it out.
We're pretty unique amongst the islands. Every island has its own flavor, but St. Martin has the mix of everything. You know, you can be lost in what feels like the French countryside, or you can be in the glitz and glamour of what feels like Las Vegas. And
Yeah.
but yet we have 37 beaches where you can just surround yourself with nothing or every amenity that you ever wanted, and then at the same time,
And we are still the friendly island.
yeah, without a doubt.
And people here are from 150 different nationalities, and we all have no issues with each other.
We all just get along.
Yeah.
We all just get along. As a matter of fact, I think one of the things that I love about living here is the variety
Yeah.
of all of the different cultures that come together in the melting pot because it's such a small community
Mhm.
that we get to know each other and understand each other. And think about it, if we didn't have St. Martin, how would have you and I ever have met?
Yeah.
Right? That's like the
It's a very international community on the one hand, and the local community, and then even though it's a small island, I can manage to not run into people for like months.
that's true.
And then,
That's true.
It's been a year since I've been here. Last time, I'm like, oh my god.
Well, it's funny. So you know Ursula from I Love My Island Dog.
Yes.
So a picture had popped up that was probably 15 years old of me and Ursula with a dog named Casper.
Mm-hmm.
And we lived maybe 10 miles apart from this side of the island to where
Yes.
Ursula lives,
Yes.
and I haven't seen Ursula in forever.
Well,
Ursula, if you're listening this morning, when you have to come have coffee with me
you
one morning.
can sometimes see her. I think on Saturdays in front of Super Ü,
Yeah.
where she promotes.
I love
I love my island dog, and where you can donate food for dogs, for stray dogs.
Brilliant. So everybody, when you see Ursula from I Love My Island Dog, go in, come out with the biggest bag of dog food that you can find, and give it to her.
Yeah.
And the dog that I was thinking about that we ultimately placed, his name was Casper. We all
Cute
fell in love with him.
Yeah, and we all have an island dog. I have two now.
I have my one golden retriever, Nevea, and I just adopted a local island dog who is like black and gold. He definitely has some retriever, might have some shepherd. He's like the color of a Rottweiler ish.
Mm-hmm.
And his name is Bert.
Oh, that's a cute name.
He's my friend Cecilia from the Daily Herald
Mm-hmm.
called me when I was in Connecticut about 2 months ago, months ago, and she said to me, "Someone just dumped a dog on my doorstep. What do I do?" And and she was telling me about the dog, and he's super friendly, and her dogs were not so friendly. Um, and and I said, "Well, listen, call SXM Paws or call Animal Welfare, see if they can help you out. And by the way, if you can, if he's healthy and he can be cat tested, if he can be cat scanned,
Yes.
and he gets along with other dogs." If we can find a foster for him, I would be happy to consider fostering him when I get home, or adopting him when I get home. And because I wanted to have a friend for Nevea, the golden, and John and Wendy Leone fostered Bert for me for about 10 days, and then he's been with me. It's got to be 2 months.
Oh, cute.
Yeah,
It's been, I think, almost a year that that we picked up a dog that was dumped, and it's so sad that people dump dogs.
yeah.
And there's the good thing is there's in this community there's a chat where all the animal lovers are in, and where we try to support each other as much as we can. And you might want to also check out Three Little Birds project.
What's the Three Little Birds project?
That's somebody who is also really putting a lot of effort and love into stray dogs and injured dogs. And check her out. She's on Facebook.
Okay, we'll have to do that.
Yes,
I'm looking to. I'm
but
looking
they're
to.
all connected. I mean,
We
all
all
of
work.
them.
We
Yes.
all work together.
Yeah.
We all work. I sit on the board of Animal Welfare, and so there is there's Bert.
Oh, he's cute. Yeah, he
With-
he has
with-
an island dog
See, but
face.
look at, he's got the ears of a retriever,
Yes.
the curly little hair of a retriever on his ears. So I like colors of like a Roddy, but I don't know.
Yeah, he's a mix.
I I'm gonna hold that up to the
A
the
mix
phone,
of
the camera,
something.
so everybody can see little Mr. Bert. He's a sweetheart. He's a with his purple dinosaur Dino. That Dino is just a shell of a dinosaur now. There's been stuffing everywhere.
Yes.
Oh, anyway, so we are a huge animal loving community,
Yes.
and it's a pretty welcoming place.
Yes, of course.
It's a pretty welcoming place. So so tell folks the website one more time, and how they can find you, and how they can
Uh,
reach out to you if they would. Maybe they would like to come participate and be an advertiser, be listed. Maybe they would.
Well,
Maybe
there's three different ways how you can join
Mhm.
this project. So it's CaribbeanScout.com, and then you can choose out of three models. It's called Explorer, Anchor, and Captain. And the Explorer model is zero fixed cost, and you give 5% commission on every booking that you receive through the page. And the Anchor model is self-service. You do everything yourself, and you pay a yearly booking fee of 200 euro or dollar. And the Captain is the full-service profile creation, and we optimize the text and the photos, and that's 149 one time setup plus the 5%. So either you do everything yourself, or you have somebody do it,
Mhm.
and you can join it through the website. You just click on choose model, and then it should self-explanatory walk you through.
Okay.
If
Yes.
not, then send an email to contact@caribbeanscout.com, and then we will have a look into it. Because like I said, we are live for a couple of days, and can
Love
be
Love
might be a hiccup here and there, but we were working on it.
Well, hiccups happen.
Yeah.
It's called life, right? Oh, well, good stuff. Very exciting.
Yes, we are also very excited and very happy, and it took us a lot of time and a lot of love into this project, and we hope that everybody is gonna show up on that page so that we can be big and wide.
Big and wide, with lots of followers and lots of bookings and lots of fun stuff.
Yeah, people should, they should explore, then they should book, and then they should experience.
Well, that's the thing too. I hope that if we have any of our, any of our visitors that are listening, I know a lot of people that will come on a cruise, right? And they'll spend, 2 hours here or 3 hours here,
Well,
and then
normally a little bit more than that,
Yeah.
6 to 8 hours.
and then they turn around and go, "Oh, I've been to St. Martin," and then like, No, not really, right?
No.
You gotta come spend some time
Yeah,
with
but a
us
lot of people come on a cruise for a day and
mm.
then they decide
to stay longer.
to
Come
come
by.
back for a 2 week vacation or 1 week vacation.
That's what we want to have happen.
Yes,
Come
so
visit us and spend some time.
in that matter, I think a cruise is actually pretty good to check out all the islands to get a just a feeling for each island, for each destination, and then decide, okay, this is not me, and this I can see myself spending a week.
Mm.
And with all these very good connections to the United States with flights,
It's easy to get here
yes,
from North
it's
America.
very
So
easy, and we are not far away. So,
we'll be in New York in 4 hours.
and we have so good restaurants, so good food,
I know.
and
I know.
lovely beaches. So why not come here?
Come and join us.
Yes.
CaribbeanScout.com. Magic of the Caribbean and the magic of the magic map and the magic of the Caribbean card. All of the good stuff put together by
Yeah,
Angie.
it's been 10 years, so we've been busy.
Good. Busy is good. Thank you for coming to
Thank
spend
you
time.
so much for having
We
me.
have to hang around for a little while though,
Yes,
because
we will.
I've got I think two more 80s one-hit wonders
Great.
that I think you'll enjoy. Let me do this. It is 8:25. We're going to take a little bit of a extended commercial break and then we will be right back and I've got two more 80s one-hit wonders for you. It's all on the way. We'll be right back after these messages.